Welcome to Inside Ninja's Head, June edition. I am not going to apologize for being hungover because I had an incredible night with my family last night for Father's Day. I will always answer these questions to my utmost capability to make sure that you guys are getting the answers that you want. Twitch.tv/LilTime asks, did COVID affect you as a streamer? Yes and no. Not really. I just streamed and gamed like I always did. In fact, I just gamed more. I hit a point where I got like really sad. I still wanted to see my friends. I still wanted to hang out. I mean, everyone hit that, right? You hit that rut where you just can't do anything. Like, I loved going out to dinner with Jess. So, like, it didn't affect my stream at all. If anything, I streamed more. But it definitely affected me as a person. Our next question comes from UA Citic. Says, what matters the most in priority from gaming monitor to mechanical keyboard to decent CPU and graphics card? Asking specifically about Valorant or similar games. I'm assuming that you're obviously trying to save some money, so let me help you. Your Valorant, if you're playing Valorant, you just need a 144 hertz monitor. You don't need it to break the bank for a 240 hertz. That's not necessary. A mechanical keyboard, again, just get, like, I'm using an Apex Pro Steel Series. I think that's like 70 bucks. You don't need anything crazy. If you're gonna shell out on your computer, it needs to be in your CPU and your GPU, your graphics card and your processor, man. You can probably look up which one is gonna be better for you, specifically for the game that you're trying to play. Like just FPSs in general. Just invest, man. Invest in your PC. If you invest in it and save up money and buy really good shit, it'll last you so much longer and you'll be able to enjoy the games that you're trying to play at a high level instead of lagging all over the place. Please. A PC is something that you do not want to skimp out on, man. Think of it like a car. Think of it like anything that you're going to be using for years.
Oh my god, it's $4,000 for like this high-end, incredibly top-tier PC.
Yeah, that $4,000 PC is going to last you for 5 years, and it's going to last you at a high level. And that's like top of the line, bro. Like a top-tier PC, like the best of the best is going to be like 4K. You can also get a really good PC for $2,000 still. But don't shell out like $1,000, man. Just don't. Don't do it. Invest in your PC. You won't regret it, I promise you. You can get a used 144 hertz monitor on Amazon for probably 100 bucks. Keyboard under 100 bucks. Boom, that's 200 bucks for those two pieces of gear. And then invest in the graphics card, invest in the GPU. You can probably get a solid, you can probably get both of those for under 2K. Our next one comes from Tryhard Timmy. Tryhard Timmy 14 says, do you collect Pokemon cards? So glad you asked. I don't know why I took my headset off. I personally do not buy packs and collect them, nor am I trying to collect them all or anything like that. However, for my birthday, you know Jess, if you know my wife, she is on an insane Pokemon card collecting spree and she loves collecting them. She got me 3 of my favorite Pokemon cards. You got a shiny Suicune here, a 1-of-1 shiny Suicune misprint, PSA 10, and then here's my last one that she got. Yeah, 1-of-1 in the world, man. Every time I go to the bathroom, every time I go get food, every time I go get a drink, I walk by and I see those, dude, and like my heart, it like flutters a little. I get so excited. Good question, man. Do I speak any different languages? Dude, I speak Spanish. I took like 8 years of Spanish total, for like 2 in college, 2 in middle school, 4 in high school. A lot of it is just like knowledge in the back of my head where I can really understand the conversations that people are having. But you know, I lost a lot of the vocab. I could probably get around in a Spanish-speaking country relatively comfortably without feeling incredibly overwhelmed. I know like 5 phrases in German. Dankeschön, bitteschön. That's it. Jess did a little bit more learning in German, and then that's it. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know any other languages, but I wish I had learned them when I was younger. Apparently you can learn them much easier when you're younger. Creative Visual says, do you think you'll ever get back into Halo like in the old days? Dude, I'm so excited for the game to come out, and I'm going to actually go into it playing it, like having fun and just not taking it super serious. I'm gonna go into Halo Infinite with no plans of making a team, no plans of playing competitive. I just want to play the game for what it is, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it way more. And I'll probably be throwing it into the streaming rotation consistently if it's a good game. It's a lot of pressure on it to be good. I mean, it looks good. Like, it looks good. Does it look like Halo 2 and Halo 3? No. It's just about it not sucking. That's it. I just want it to not suck. Okay, next question. Comes from Twitch.tv/boys. Said, do you believe in time travel paradoxes? No. Time travel existed, right? We would know it. Or we'd be doing it. You know what I mean? Or does time travel only exist in a couple of years, and then that way you can only Nah. No. I love thinking about that stuff, man. I watched the that German Netflix series called Dark. That effed me up so hard. My dreams were wild. But then with that, but then like, what, are we just like set in our infinite future, right? In our infinite timeline, and like, but when someone does go back and change the timeline, like it just adds another timeline, you know? Or what about like last Tuesdayism? The universe was just created last Tuesday, and it's all you can remember because like the way that it came into existence, all you can remember. I mean, you have all these memories, but it was still created last Tuesday. It's weird. It's probably the most confusing theory. Abby asks, will you bring back cooking streams with Jess? Do you two stream together often? We don't stream together often. Jess has her own thing. I actually kind of like distancing myself from her streams so that all of her viewers, I mean, all of her viewers are her viewers. I'm not live, she gets 300 viewers. I'm live, she gets 300 viewers. Sometimes she gets more. So she has her community. I never want to like make her think, or you know, that like the only people who are there are because they're from my community. It's not. She's built her own up. She's got her own thing. You know, she manages me. She's a genius, and we actually just came up with a really awesome plan for her, and like we're both really excited about it. She might finally like have what she wants to do with her brand and with her business and take it even crazier, which is, I'm really excited to help her out with that if she even needs my help. Oh, I'm sorry, the cooking streams though. Jess has a cooking stream that she's going to be doing. She had 2K subs. I might stop in for a little bit. So follow her on Twitter, and she'll keep everyone posted about when that cooking stream is going to be. Finesse Kick said, do you see yourself streaming until you're old in age? No, I'll stop someday. I don't know when, but I'm always going to game. I'll never stop. We don't even know what streaming is going to be like in 5 years, but I don't see myself just full-blown stopping. And also, who knows? Maybe, who knows? Never say never. Our next question from ADC_plays said, which game has the best single-player campaign to you? The greatest video game of all time is Legend of Legaia. If you can find an emulator that isn't, you know, broken, get it and enjoy it. Legend of Legaia is the greatest video game, is one of the greatest video games I've ever played. It's got minimum 20 hours of gameplay. Anonymous, how often do you get recognized in public? All the time. Not weird flexing it or anything. I don't mind it. I love it. I love people. But everyone's usually super kind, man, out in public, as long as I don't go to any gaming events. Gaming events are where I'll get like a random stranger that'll be like, you know, or someone who would just try to like talk and get a reaction. But generally in public in my area, man, everyone's always like really nice and kind, and they just like smile and like they're like, can I get a picture? And I always say yes, because usually no one's rude. Diablo Blanco says, since achieving your level of fame, do you ever miss the ability to have some form of anonymity in the public to do simple things and not get noticed? Back-to-back questions like this. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I wish I could just go into freaking Cold Stone and order the biggest freaking, you know, on the menu and take my shirt off and rub it all over my body and then just, you know, not even end up on Twitter or trending. Just get kicked out and never be allowed in again. Not that I want to do that. Let me just... But if I did that now, you know, I'd be canceled. But yes, I do miss it. Would you ever consider switching over to a variety streaming experience rather than grinding one game at a time? Yeah, man, I think I'm kind of doing that right now. I'm playing FF11 right now. I'm about to start streaming this the rest of the day, and we're just gonna hard vibe and have no viewers, but I don't care. 2 days ago, I was playing Warzone. I was playing Fortnite 3 days ago. Like, I'm vibing right now. I feel like I'm transitioning to that right now at a much chiller pace, and I like it. Last question. Do I need to post on other video platforms to have a good streaming career? No. I mean, but you want to be making YouTube content though, and you know, if it's good, and posting on TikTok and posting on Twitter and posting on Instagram, because you just want to get your name out there as much as possible. You might upload a clip that might go viral on Instagram or Twitter, but it won't go viral on another platform, or like the YouTube, right? Like YouTube Shorts, or if you try to upload something to TikTok, it might not go viral on TikTok, but it might go viral on Twitter. And one thing that I preach is like, dude, if you're funny, man, if you're good, if you have great content, if your editing's next level, if you're better than everyone else at the game, if you're in the top 1%, if you're an enter any of this awesome shit, you can make it. You just have to put in the effort at making sure that your content and the production level is good enough to where it can go viral. I believe in you guys. Yeah, I hope you guys learned something, man, or at least learned something a little bit about me or something about streaming, and I love you all.